Guys, welcome to my reality channel, and I'm gonna talk about, well, life really. So you see the channel on the TV, and it's like a commercial, and it says buy this thing about that. Buy this thing to keep your jewelry untangled. I mean, like, seriously, really, your jewelry's gonna get tangled. I mean, no matter what. And it's like little clips or something, and you buy it, and then like a week later it either breaks or it doesn't work at all, and you're like, wow, why'd I really spend my money on this? Oh yeah, the TV told me to. Why do I listen to that thing again? You're like, oh yeah, because I get my head stuck in it all the time. Same thing goes for what was I gonna say again? I lost my train of thought there. That's another thing. Why do we always lose our train of thoughts? We walk into a room and we're like, what did I come in here for? Then we go and sit down and remember what we went in there for. You're like, or sometimes we can't remember at all, and that is so annoying. Like, seriously, so annoying. And literally, you can't even think of it. And it's like, why? Why do we do that? Sorry, saw something. Another thing is that we always like to look. Oh yeah, putting ourselves down. It's like we do the DIY thing on the channels on YouTube, and you try to do it and you suck at it. And then you go into your friends at school, and it's like, they're like, hey, I did that DIY thing that we all saw on the internet. And you're like, hey, I did it too, and I sucked at it. And then they all look at you awkwardly and walk away. And you're like, why am I such an idiot? They did terrible at it too, but they just gloat about it because they want to look cool. And you're like the one that did the right thing and told the truth, but you look weird for it, and it's like they put you down for it. It's like, why do we all do that? Why do we all put people down for stuff? Why not give a smile to somebody, no matter who it is? They can be your worst enemy, and if you give them a smile, they're not going to want to even come around you. Hey, Johnisha, if you're seeing this, yeah. Or Austin. So, anything like putting people down in school or on the playground or whatever you do, that's ridiculous. It's like you can't even think about how what it puts people through. You can't even think. I was bullied for a long time, and before I came here, I was in Kansas City, and just the whole time I was there, I was bullied, and before I came here, I couldn't look anybody in the eye. Anybody. And it's terrible not being able to look anybody in the eye, because that puts you in a target mode. And the more you are a target, the more you are to get beaten up and whatever. And it's It's not cool, guys. Don't do it. It's not cool. You know, people kill themselves for your doing. You're basically a murderer for doing that. It's not cool. Think about it. Think before you speak. It's not cool. And you know what? Just because you have a big iPhone and fancy clothes and whatnot, some kids don't have that. They just don't have the money to have that. They don't have the necessities to have that. And they don't even have the necessities they need sometimes. And you know, it just puts me down when I see somebody getting picked on because they don't have the fancy clothes or iPhones or whatever. Or if they're bigger people like wider. I don't want to pick on you guys. I'm just trying to explain you. I'm just saying it puts me down when people call you names and pick on you because you're that kind of person. I'm just saying you guys may not be able to help the way you are, you know? Some people have eating disabilities or even they can't get rid of it or whatever, and it just puts me down. I have a family full of people like that, and they're the sweetest, kindest people I've ever known. And you know what? They're always there for me, and I have a friend like that, and she's nice. And you know what? It's just people pick on her all the time because of her weight, and I can't stand it. She had to drop out of school and go to a homeschooling thing because of it. She tried to kill herself. Not mentioning names. But I can't stand when people pick on people because of their weight, or the way they look, or the way they dress, or the way they talk, or the way they're socially awkward. Get to meet them before you judge them. Show somebody you care. And if you don't care, then you don't deserve friends because you just don't care about anybody. And your friends are stupid for being with you because you obviously don't care about them. And you guys that are with those people that don't care, get away from them. Because they don't care about you. They're not your friends. They're big meanies. They pick on people. They cause deaths. Cause suicides. They cause heartache. You need to be with someone who cares about you. Don't join the popular crowd just because they're popular. Join someone who actually cares about you. Be yourself, not everybody else. Because everybody else may be cool, they may have nice things, but they may not have a great home life. They may not have a great father and mother like you do. Be yourself. Be you. Be the person you want to be, not what they want to be. Do what you feel comfortable to do. Don't do mean. Do good. And you know what? If you can't help somebody today, help them tomorrow. Dang, there's people all around your schools, all around your work. There's somebody around your neighborhood, maybe your office, maybe your doctor's office. I don't know, maybe your house that's hurting. It's going through something that's changing. They need help. They need a hug. They need a high five. They need a smile. They need a hello. And I love you. Jesus loves you, for Pete's sake. Just give them the chance to know what real caring feels like. Thank you guys for listening, and like and subscribe below. And if you want to see more of this, just give me a comment and tell me what you want me to talk about, and I will talk about it. And if you have any requests on just anything you want to see, I guess you can put it below. Nothing dirty, guys, please.